decor wise. It's up to you two.
Decor wise.
I mean, Colin sometimes just screams into the microphone. I feel like
Can I?
I'm the last person to scream unless I get heated.
which is
Can I
like half
introduce the
episodes.
episode, please?
Yeah, introduce the episode. Fine.
Welcome back to everyone's new favorite podcast. Fuck you, are you garbage?
That's a
Couple
touch.
Pines Pod. No,
Let's go.
no, that's why I got all mad at. That's why I've been getting mad at Are You Garbage, because that's there. Don't get excited about that.
I'm excited about the touch you're adding on at the end. Fuck you. Are you garbage?
Oh, thank you. Welcome back to everyone's, your mother's, every, just if
Your
you
favorite.
if you
freaking
breathe
podcast.
oxygen, it's your favorite podcast. Couple Pines Pod. This week
It's the best.
we're
You
joined
good,
once
bro?
again by the lovely, the magnificent. She smells good. She looks good. She tastes good. She is great. My dank GF Olivia.
I'm only good.
I said great.
Yeah, you said great and good, but you're like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, why is it a shot? I thought it was good.
The lighting in here is
All right,
phenomenal.
wait.
Nope, you're fine.
No,
It's
we'll
too
cut the
late.
whole thing.
Nope, it's too late.
Shut up, Colin. Welcome back to everyone's new favorite podcast, Couple Pines Pod. Fuck you, are you garbage?
Did you lose
My
it?
favorite podcast, your favorite podcast, our gorgeous, amazing, incredible, the greatest guest we've ever had, my honest opinion, if I'm being 100% honest with everyone.
That's
Why
what
do you look weird?
I'm looking at
I'm
the
being
Google
100%
I
Doc.
can't
honest with
see her.
everyone.
I don't know what she's looking like.
She
I
looks
can't see her.
amazing. She smells amazing. She tastes amazing. Best kisser I've ever known in my life. The most beautiful woman I've ever met. Olivia.
Thank you. 3 tries.
You
in,
don't
but
have
we
to
got
thank
there.
you don't that was one try.
Dude,
and also
I'm just talking shit. It's
and also
okay.
you don't have to thank me because you
Take
do it.
2. Take 3.
No, that was take 1. Anyway,
I feel like Colin's lost in the sauce.
we're already running out of time. This week, we're just going to bring up random shit we've seen throughout the week that relate to conspiracies and go off that. Anyway, topic number 1. I saw, didn't click it because it was definitely a fake website, but it's just funny and I made a mental note. I want to bring it up. Apparently, NASA has documented that the rings of Saturn are actually getting pulled into it and they're going to vanish within the next 100 years.
The rings of Saturn are being pulled into Saturn?
Yeah, like the gravity is finally at a point where the rings are just entering the atmosphere and like raining storms.
Did you know the rings of Saturn make a noise?
Well, they won't soon,
Well,
but
they
yes, I have
sing.
heard that.
They sing.
I'm
Not even
pretty
fucking around.
skeptical.
No, I've heard that.
I'm gonna prove it right now.
Okay.
I
don't
used
know
to
how I
use
feel
it. I
about
had
that
this
one.
whole class that was like 4D design. We had to like make these 30-second videos once a week, and
Yeah, but what
planets
if-
make noises. So I used to
Yeah,
just
I know. But what about them being pulled into the surface of Saturn? That's definitely bullshit. That was the first.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
do you think it's
skeptical as shit
bullshit?
on that. Skeptical. Why can't I say skeptical? There we go.
No,
I'm
you still said
skeptical
it
as
weird.
shit. I know I'm pronouncing it way too hard. Skeptical.
Yeah,
There we go.
there
No,
you
I'm
go.
still
No, that one was a little better.
but yeah.
I mean, if it
I'm
helps,
very
Colin,
hesitant.
half the people that speak English on this like planet aren't particularly good at it either. Can you hear that?
That's the sound that I hear when I'm not thinking. You're playing the perfect sound for me zoning out. It's literally the sound of Saturn's rings.
Yeah, so that's what Saturn's rings sound like. I feel like they sound like a horror ghoul, but like in real slow motion. Like it's like some dude screaming, but he's like,
Well, anyway, according
Whoa.
to a shitty website I saw, those rings are going to disappear in the next 100 years. I don't believe that.
well, our planet's gonna be dead in the next 100 years. So
Let's move on. That can be number 2. Is the planet going to be dead in the next 100 years?
Well,
Yes.
that's not-
debunked. Colin, what do you have?
I was gonna say that's not a conspiracy. That's fact.
I want to be here to see the end.
You know, Colin. If anything,
Oh, you
I
will
feel
be.
like you will be.
You will be.
Like me and I might have just Kaziako'd myself off a fucking bridge at that point.
You what?
Was it?
Kaziako'd?
Yeah, it was a play on words of our subway stop, which kind of sounds like kamikaze, which is Kazuko. And
Were
then
you trying to say
sometimes-
kamikaze and now you're trying to cover
No.
Kazigako?
Do you want to fucking just get all up in my
Kazigako.
face like a fucking man and mansplain my joke to me one more time? Or you want to go?
I was
Or
asking.
do you want to call me out in front of your entire platform again?
Great joke, baby.
You're ruining. I'm like giving you actual material here. And he's
I
just
didn't
like,
understand it. I asked a question. then
You
I'm
call
accused
it
of mansplaining.
Kaziaziako all the time.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, you know what? That's their problem. They need to get on our level.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, what else have I seen? Oh, dude, that fucking sea monster shit you
Oh.
sent me. Can we talk about that for a second?
Oh, by the way, I pick stuff up with my toes now. That
That was
is
impressive.
10,000% real.
I'll show Olivia.
Now I want it to be.
I want to say it's 10,000% real, but like
I'd like
it's
to think
definitely not.
because if it
All
is
right,
fake,
Liv, look at
that
click,
makes me feel a lot better about going into the water.
Liv, click the blue video.
But if it is real, what is the food chain in the ocean? Does it exist?
It can't be real.
I'm just looking at a blue screen. What am I supposed to be looking at?
You'll see.
It-
Do you,
oh,
do you see the large creature yet?
No, it's just a blue fucking screen. Is it playing?
oh my gosh. All right. So the video is a
I don't know. Someone's
camera
fucking up.
off an oil rig.
Yeah, that bit I did catch, and I can tell it's underwater. So you know what? We're
Yeah, it's
we're
one of
making
those
progress here.
low pipe cameras that has an up view, and it has to be on the
All
deepest.
right, here, yeah, it's in slow-mo here.
So all of a sudden, from right to left, you see a school of fish. The school of fish create a pocket.
You missed it.
It looks like a manatee.
A
That does not look like a manatee.
freaking
Okay, it kind of looked like a manatee for a
mosasaur
second.
strolls through.
I mean, like, you guys do know that, like, of the entire planet, we've explored the sea the least, so that seems entirely
I'm
plausible
gonna
to me.
see if somehow I can put the video somewhere over the video.
I want it to be true so bad, but
No,
that
it looks
scares
like
me.
it looks like that thing from Jurassic World
Yeah,
where they're dangling
a
the great-
mosasaurus.
Sure.
Dude, don't question me on dinosaur names.
Well, you're just saying a biblical name with a saurus at the end of it.
Do you need a hug, Colin? You seem particularly.
Oh, it's Virgin Mariosaurus.
Oh my gosh, those are the rarest dinosaurs ever.
Yeah, apparently similar to them. Maybe they're related. The Mosasaurus.
Ooh, that's right. There's only one.
Anyway, when you first sent it to me, I saw the head and I was like, oh, it looks like a crocodile. I looked away. Then I looked back and I saw the tail and I was like, oh, it's like an alligator or crocodile. Then it played it in full speed. I really hope I could get the video somewhere over here.
Somewhere.
And I saw it and I was like, that's the thing that eats great whites in Jurassic World. That's probably called a fucking Genesisaurus.
That's a giant dinosaur. That's a literal dinosaur. And you have to comment what you think.
Yeah.
We already know it's 100% true. What else? Whoa.
What other crazy shit have I seen? Because now that I'm on Facebook all the time and actively speaking to my coworkers about our conspiracy-based podcast, I just get these ridiculous bullshit suggested for you. And it's like www.imapsychomotherfucker.net. And it's like, I fucked Bigfoot. And I'm like, okay.
Please stop fucking.
So that's why I
Bigfoot.
don't click
What?
things. That's why I don't click things on Facebook.
James, I don't know how to explain this to you, but if you fuck Bigfoot one more time, we're through.
I'm not www.
It was a joke.
www.limitededition.
Limited edition.
That will never not be funny. What's something else I saw? Oh, Liv, I'd love to hear your take on this. So apparently,
Utitsura.
so neither of you were looking. So apparently,
Oh.
the James Webb Telescope You know the new telescope that's replacing the Hubble telescope? Are we all
Yeah.
familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently, the James Webb telescope is homophobic.
How's it homophobic?
Oh shit.
How is it homophobic?
It's homophobic.
Get laid on me.
It's homophobic.
How? I'd like
Well,
to know.
see, I read the article and they didn't really say why, but that was the headline.
Oh.
And essentially it was because the Hubble was named after a straight guy. And then James Webb was also a straight guy, that it's homophobic.
You're homophobic.
No, I'm very much
It's a
not.
joke, dude. Relax.
That
Okay,
is
but this
such a
gets
stupid
broadcast to
argument.
people who don't know me.
Oh, that is such a stupid argument.
Isn't that ridiculous?
In general, shouldn't we just be discussing why science likes to name things after men instead of women, instead of specifically focusing on
Because
one
there hasn't been many women to get recognition in science. So if we were to name
Which
it,
is
Well,
which
that's-
is fucked up. But
no, but like that's not entirely true. There's like a good history of them. They just often get like written out of science unless they were like
exactly.
fucking
So
right,
if you were
dude.
to name something after him, people would be like, what's that name?
okay, but the aside from whatever point anyone is trying to make, the Hubble telescope and the James Webb telescope are named after the people who designed it.
That's homophobic. The creators, just because they named it after themselves, that's homophobic. Too.
And funded it. Well, at least James Webb funded. Like, it's not just like, oh,
That's
NASA is building this
unreal.
telescope, let's name it after a dude. Like,
I'm
that
so
was
mad. I wish this telescope was like, hey, fuck you, you fucking. Like that would be funny. Like,
what?
When you said the telescope was homophobic, I thought it like had an AI, and one of the employees was like,
Well, that's
yes, queen, and the fucking telescope was like, fuck you, you get no Mars data.
fuck you.
I thought that like
No.
the telescope AI was calling
Well,
people
that's-
gank slurs.
That's what I thought. Then I read the article and it was like, nope, named after a straight guy.
Oh, that would be so much better if it was Liv's version. Oh my gosh, that would be
Here is a picture, you fucking homo.
Ha.
He'd be like,
Ha.
God damn it, Steve. I know what you did at the club last night. Here's a picture of some fucking rocks. Wear a condom next time, big boy.
Here is a
This is like
picture
me.
of the Andromeda. Joseph, I am telling your wife about Jacob.
Hey, question. What if the like telescope was passive
Dude.
aggressively like
Hey, Netflix,
Bullying
we're writing another fucking movie.
The
Wait,
passive
I haven't even
aggressive.
pitched my great fucking television
Do it.
show.
Go.
Like outside of a Taco Bell. Oh, that was wholesome. Colin, your parents are about to go bone.
I hope so.
Oh my God.
See, I thought I was trying to make it kind of weird, and Colin took it there. But what I'm saying is,
Oh, could you imagine if a singular
is that an
AI took
inaccurate-
over all of the delivery systems?
Yeah, dudesy's finna do it.
yeah, it's like fuck you, Steve. No McDonald's for you, you fat piece
Carl,
of shit that
what do
ordered
you
a
what do you have
salad.
what do you have for us, bud? I know you got into some shit this week. Come on.
What was I?
Is
looking
like- is
heavy
like-
this week?
Is like dirt sexist or like
Is
hit me
dirt-
hit me with something good here, buddy.
I have actually been doing a lot of random research into that one topic I told you a few weeks ago, that Reddit thing I sent you that was super long.
Oh yeah, anal.
Yes, I've been really trying to research into the proper ways and fashions and forms.
To finger your own butt.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
And yeah, if you do a lot of spinal stretches, you can suck your own dick.
How would okay.
Because you have to elongate your spine in order to then curl down and suck your own penis.
Elongate Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Another one. How do we feel about
Elon Musk
him
propagating
and-
children and his dad.
and his pervert dad thinking that I listened to 2 podcasts today about this subject, not even fucking around
We
anymore.
also talked with my very conservative New England waspy aunt about this, so I feel like it's definitely reached me.
I have not heard about this thing with his father.
Why, when you get close, you whisper like this, and then when you're far away,
I'll fucking decide on
Okay,
my mic
please don't.
temperature.
ASMR.
I want even levels. I have to edit this
That's your
anyway.
problem later.
How do we feel about Elon Musk and his
Wait, he hasn't
pervy
even heard
dad?
about it. Did you not hear what he said? He said
I don't know what his pervy dad did.
so
Oh,
initially.
tell the
Elon
dad story,
Musk-
then I'll
wait,
finish
I
my
gotta
thought.
Go through the whole history now.
Yeah, then I'll finish my
so,
original thought. That's
you know
what
how
I was
Elon
saying.
Musk was like
Ooh.
married to Grimes and having a kid that was a barcode label with hair.
Yeah.
And then they got separated, and then she announced that she had a kid with him prior to their separation. So they have 2 kids. And then
While
he had
they
an
were getting
affair.
divorced, they had another kid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they were probably pregnant during the divorce, and then post-divorce they had the actual, labor bit. And then on top of that, he impregnated one of his employees at Tesla, and he is now living with
Neuralink.
Oh God, how many fucking companies?
The he fucked the CFO of Neuralink and had twins, and now he's living with her.
Yeah, now he's living with her while raising 2 other kids with Grimes, and he has made a statement basically saying like, well, I think it's kind of my civic duty as a smart person to be
Well, do
given
you
as
know-
many. I'm not done yet.
But do
as
you know
many
how many
smart
other kids he
people-
had before Grimes?
Yeah, he has a lot of other kids as well.
Grimes were his
I
8th
was
and 9th kid.
In the middle
I'm just trying to
of a
build.
sentence.
So was I, and then you wanted to get into the
Also,
history.
Grimes' his wife, so
Continue.
please don't say Grimes is his 8th or 9th kid because that sounds so wrong.
No, his 8th
So
and
he had
9th
like
child was with Grimes,
yes,
his
prior
wife at the
to
time.
Elon Musk becoming Elon Musk, who's Tesla, like who we know today, he has like 6, 7 other kids with, I think 1 or 2 wives. I don't think it's the same woman. So he's already out, like he already had like an abnormal amount of kids, and then he had these 2, and then he had 2 more with the Neuralink people, and he was basically like, yeah, I have no issue impregnating a fuck ton of women because I'm smart. So like, it's my civic duty to like be making smart little fucking humans. And then his dad married and impregnated his stepdaughter, not Elon Musk's stepdaughter, Elon Musk's dad's stepdaughter. He's
So
impregnated
Elon
her.
Musk's stepsister.
Whoa.
And he also has come out to say, like, look, the Musk genes are very smart. I have to have as many kids as possible to save the earth because
You can say
people
they're smart, but there is also the chance that you're gonna pass on your Asperger's,
shoe
your
licking genes.
Well,
yes,
that's-
shoe and window licking genes in a mass production, and you're maybe gonna get 2 out of the 25, Elon.
But his dad's whole point is, I had Elon, so I can have more. And his
Yeah.
dad's also
Yeah,
breaching,
fat chance, pal.
his dad's also breaching 80 years old. But to continue
You're
my thought,
pissing dust.
to continue
He
my
had a
thought,
baby.
Apparently he's shooting pretty potent loads because he just had a kid
With his stepdaughter.
Unbelievable.
with his stepdaughter. But to finish the thought, Elon and his dad, before all of this, have said publicly that since they're brilliant men, in 100 years, the human population will be dumbed down because the only people having kids are stupid. So they feel that it's their moral obligation to have as many smart people as they can, even though, as all of us are saying, it's not how that works.
Like 1,
Yeah.
Asperger's, 2, you see that man's body, and 3, most importantly, it is the most egotistical, maniacal, misogynistic point of view for somebody who can impregnate 10 women a day.
Yeah, let me
To
pull
say
a
that when
whole
like
medieval
he's
knights
not the one
in front of
carrying
you.
the baby for 9 months. Elon Musk is out here trying to ejaculate into many empty wombs as possible without having to deal with any of the actual child rearing or pregnancy bit.
But also,
Like that's such a no, I'm sorry, but that's such a straight guy's point of view to be like, it's my gift to the world. Like, I promise you, every woman that had to give birth to your demon spawn was not like 9 months in, like, oh, this is such a gift to the world.
yeah, well, no one I've heard, and like I said, I listened to multiple podcasts where this topic come up. No one thinks this is okay.
No.
But the analogy I was about to make was that would be like Nick Cannon saying,
Oh, he basically did already say that too.
did he?
Yeah, but less he would.
I just thought he was a fuck up who doesn't like condoms.
Well, I think that's part of it. But
He's
he
on
also-
kid like 18.
He was kind of like, I'm making a super family, so all my kids grow up with siblings, and also I fucking beautiful women, and I got beautiful genes, so I have a
Bruh.
ton of talented kids. It once again, it's like very much back to that like
Mm.
male testosterone, like I have the best genes. It's like, no, you probably don't. Like you
Probably
ain't
not,
glue
pal.
in the 3rd grade, bro. Like you don't.
Hey, you're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
And like, yes,
that
arguably
guy.
Nick Cannon and Elon Musk are like doing better than the redneck fucking trailer park people that are on their 8th kid too. But I don't really think they're equatable. I think they're equal. Like they're all just 8 kids.
No, I don't think anyone should be having that many children.
Well, that's awkward because we have 6 in the fucking closet right now.
Shh, I don't know that.
Someone said they were ours.
Shut up, boy.
I'll cut
Quiet
that
down,
part out.
little Timmy. Quit rattling them chains.
That's how you
Sophia.
guys blow up, as we get immediately canceled for locking fake children in the closet.
Hey man, any press is good press?
No,
Is that
no,
what
I
they
don't-
say?
Any press is good press, but I don't know if that's particularly true in the child locking closet situation.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that would.
You
add
can
up
like
into this.
look what happened to Colin.
Yeah,
What?
I ate
He
a
was-
lot of wood chips.
Yeah, like
I ate a lot of lead chips, and look at me.
what?
I produce a podcast.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah, sometimes I say things to you and you're like, I've never read that. And I'm like, that's a basic formation of literature that you shouldn't understand.
Okay.
Oh, green eggs and ham.
Sorry, I did read that.
Oh, you gotta start somewhere.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yeah, just
Swine.
Batman Returns or The Dark Knight or whatever
that's
it
a
is.
movie.
Where's Rachel? Rachel,
Why
Where
is
is it?
Batman like
I
vaguely
know.
neurodivergent?
I know.
What?
It is
I said,
going
why is Colin's Batman not neurodivergent?
I don't know.
because I.
That was the nice way of me asking why he sounds.
Yeah,
At first, I was
got it.
a
No, you can cut
boy,
it out. You're welcome.
and now I'm a
I think you'll
bat.
probably. Have
I was
to cut
hoping you said bat.
all of it out.
What else do I have? Because this is definitely already gonna get strikes. Oh, another stupid ass conspiracy I saw. NASA takes pictures of a helicopter on Mars. Hey, whoever wrote that article, NASA put a helicopter on Mars, has been flying it around.
NASA put a helicopter on Mars?
Yeah.
Snip into it. Woo.
Well, it's not really a helicopter. It's like a drone, more or less,
Why?
but it looks like a helicopter so that it can launch off the rover and take aerial shots of what the rover is getting from a ground view.
Okay, I was just like, what's
Ow.
up? Like, because helicopters.
Science.
Passenger.
No, it's not like a helicopter.
It's a room for.
It looks like a very big drone.
You're a big drone.
Sure. But I saw a thing on
My
another
best
one of
friend's a
these
drone.
bullshit Facebook websites. He is apparently, if I look like a drone. I saw another one of these fucking things that was like, NASA finds helicopter on Mars.
You're like, that's theirs.
Yeah,
Put it there. you
literally, it
cunt.
says their name all over it, actually.
I have a conspiracy for you guys, but I don't think Colin will know what we're talking about.
Okay.
There's a huge conspiracy in Formula One that last year the Formula One body, like governing board, gave the race to Max Verstappen over Lewis Hamilton because that would have given him 8 world championships and they wanted to be interesting.
Oh,
But-
that's exactly what happened.
But then some people think it's a
Colin, don't act like you watched the show from last week.
well, not the
Oh
show.
wait, are you
Um,
are you talking about Formula One racing?
Yeah.
No,
so-
the other Formula One,
Because
last
yeah, I
No,
watched
the-
Formula One.
the fucking baby food formula. You didn't watch Formula One.
I watched what do you mean? The Formula One's on, and I'm just sitting at home. I click it on
Yeah, it
so
was
I can
like, in
watch
his
and see if
defense,
there's a
he
possible
was unemployed
crash.
Until
Then
this-
why didn't you tell me you watched it? Because last week I was like, bro, you gotta fuck it. I was so hyped.
No, what Colin's saying is he watches Formula One races. You watched the show about.
Yeah, I watched the
Formula One,
races. I haven't watched
which
the show.
I like
watched
to
the
watch
race.
both. So together, I'm both of you. We're trying to get James to watch the races. We're working on it.
What do you mean trying to get? Is there a race? Let's watch it.
It's race season right now,
Where?
everywhere.
All right, this has been.
But so last year it was. I mean, there's a whole governing rule, but basically there was like a crash, and then there was a yellow flag, and then there's a red flag. And then something happened where they unlapped half the cars so that Verstappen was able to basically enter behind Hamilton to restart the race on brand new tires after Hamilton was like less than a mile away from finishing the race. And because obviously the advantages in a car like that of having
Yeah.
tires versus old tires, Verstappen won. And some people make the argument that it was just because after winning 7 world championships, they wanted to keep the sport fun. So they gave it to Verstappen, and then some people are arguing that the rich white people got sick and tired of a black man winning, and they wanted to put him.
But
in his
also,
place.
for those who don't know anything about Formula One, including Colin, because he didn't watch the show, I told him to watch a bunch of times. Lewis Hamilton, shut the fuck up. Lewis Hamilton is a black driver. He's been driving for Mercedes for 8 years.
Well, he's longer,
but he started winning 7 years ago. This last year, 2021, this dickhead Max Verstappen, this German piece of shit who races for Red Bull. He's a fucking asshole. Austrian. Who gives a fuck? He's a white blonde guy with blue eyes who's a dickhead.
Master race.
He's crashing it. If you're in front of him,
And
he
can't
pits
beat
you into the wall and crashes both of you just to win. We talked about this last week. Anyway, what happened was a crash happened in front of Verstappen while he was catching up to Hamilton.
At the very end of the race, which is incredibly important here.
Red flag means everyone goes off the track. They clear the track. Everyone gets on the track in the positions that they left the track in.
Now,
however, this race, that was going to be Hamilton's big
it was going to be his eighth
world
title.
championship.
Well, he already had won the Drivers' Cup, and it would have been
either way. I'm just trying to speed it up.
But basically, what normally happens in Formula One is that in a crash situation, the drivers slow down and they drive at a normal pace.
Yeah, but with a red flag, they all get off.
Yes, but here's the thing. So, the red flag had been kicked in between yellow and red. Is these cars, they end up slowing down, so they don't honor their initial race positions because they're not racing. And so when they get back on the track, they're not in order. Now, normally what you do is you unlap the entire race where all the cars move, or you don't unlap it. For some reason, this race official made the decision to only unlap the cars in between the two race leaders, one of who had taken their tire, had gone in before the red flag to take their tires off. It basically leads to an unfair fucking race. And when you're going 300 miles per hour plus, having new tires versus not new tires makes all the difference in the world.
Well, the point I was trying to make was Hamilton was definitely going to win.
He would have won. Yeah.
The Formula One judges said, no, let's take all the cars between this white Austrian piece of shit who causes crashes and is a disgrace to Formula One. Let's make them let him pass. And then he has brand new tires. He lapped Hamilton. There's your conspiracy.
Bingo bango.
Yeah. And then what I think is actually interesting is that they did eventually, the Formula One governing board did an official fucking, look into it. And they admitted that the decision was incorrect and was due to human error, but they did not revoke the championship, which I thought was strange.
Yeah.
It's very weird to be like, yo, we fucked up and that was definitely a person problem, but we're not going to do it. Granted, it did take the committee months to come to consensus. And at this point, the following year's championship had begun.
I mean, Roger Goodell does that all the time in the NFL. So,
okay, we have a minute and a half. Let's not start on Roger Goodell and the Patriots.
Oh, no, he does it with everybody.
You want to go?
I don't want to go. I was going to wrap out the episode. Now we have less than a minute.
Oh, yeah, we do. Holy crap.
If you can wrap it up in 15 seconds, go.
No, I don't want to.
Anyway, broom. This has been.
It's safe to say.
No. This has been. It's safe to say.
We're out.
Oh my God. Between the fucking two of you, we're gonna end.
This has been
a couple pints, bud.
It's safe to say.
Drink Colin Broom and cancel the Austrians.